nnuanom Ghana for mamuna akwaba de ban kasa TV. And then the first time I share kasa TV. I show so be like now subscribe no share send every time be and we fresh news updates and share. No who dia ekoso ewo online Ghana. And then ni enkohwe the criminal economic and the financial division of the Accra High Court. NDC panelists be the nsɛm akwakoto dwa na so mu twemu am tetino. Richard Japkah and so 29 esi court bim evisa asem no yebu abohom kra and afi so tactics some use don reje Richard Japkah ni bi so atofo sense no si tactics no ni na asafi no kwa Richard Japkah munam be address Richard Japkah it can so many times at trial court concerning onone attorney general odame issues by our catch court say 14 WhatsApp messages first no see 4 and see the only NDC for ne court address could do 14 see am no ka say wasn't adeno 68 I'll see a big ho and in a verbal conversation between you and the attorney general odame which doesn't make any sense. And when we have NDC panelists here, my channel 129 in court BM. I'm gonna find the Sembeno and Kunikutis and Semucho Mumbra. Madam,
facts that led to the charge. Right? That's why I want us to isolate the facts very well. So that we see that these new facts, which are now taking center stage, are not necessarily helping the court in determining whether financial loss was occasioned. Because in doing that, you look at the state of mind of the person who committed the act at the time he committed the act. But all these things postdate the time they committed the act. In fact, some of it even postdate the time they charged them. Now, specific to Japkah and the conversation, I'm beginning to see that this will backfire big time on Japkah.
Why do you say that?
Because from these exchanges, the facts seem to suggest that he was the initiator of these conversations. 2, it was he who was trying to seek or court the clemency, if I should put it that way, of
but in the audio recording, he wasn't the initiator. So we're learning that in the WhatsApp conversation, he actually acknowledged in court that he initiated the conversation.
I'm not talking about the audio recording. I'm talking about that chain of conversation. Because after all, it started with
someone.
Someone.
Yes.
And then series of conversations continued.
Maybe it was a missed call that he was returning. Yeah, maybe it was a missed call.
Serious?
No, we have to. No, we have to. Yeah, all possibilities. All possibilities.
Well, you said we should not get ourselves into
conjecture.
So no conjecture. So
I don't want to be like a black one. No, I'll not be like a black one.
So you see, somebody initiated that whole chain. Okay. And now, it will also get to what we call credibility. Now, Mr. Japkah has agreed that he isolated some of the text messages or the WhatsApp messages, probably those that inure to his benefit as far as
he said, the relevance of his case.
The allegations he was making against the Attorney General was concerned. Because after all, I'm sure that's what he wanted to prove. That the Attorney General has been calling him at odd hours, blah, 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 just to discredit the whole trial.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what he sought to do. And now, if it turns out that the 16 minutes is actually just a portion and probably isolated portions pieced together, it goes to his credibility. To go heavily against him. But what kind of witness is this? Right? Now, once the court accepted that, it is equally fair for the court to accept, as far as that issue is concerned, contrary facts from the opposing side. That's the Attorney General's side.
Yes.
What the court is going to use it for will be for the court. And for me, as a lawyer, I'm saying that because these things about the tape and all that are of no or even little relevance to the
main issue.
The main issue.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised that in her judgment, she may only say something in passing about them because they do not present any probative weight whatsoever to the determination of the real issue.
Okay.
Right? Good. Now,
okay.
The bits that the judge would look at if she's going to actually dwell on it would be to now give a decision whether indeed there was a mistrial. She has already declined that. Most probably she's going to give detailed reasons for it. Or she can then say that after listening to the 16 minutes and the full tape and all the text messages, blah, 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 I now think that there was some kind of pressure or some kind of interference with a witness and all that. So to that extent, there is a mistrial or something like that. But as far as I'm concerned, the real case, these things would not affect it. What I have seen is that we are actually using this for political reasons and nothing more. The time has come for us to stop this. Let us see crime as crime. Let us see individuals for who they are and not necessarily for what they are. For certain things that they have done. If they have committed some infractions and we have to deal with it, deal with them as individuals. So this business of the minority, for instance, saying that, oh, anytime that you call out to force will not go to parliament, with all due respect, it's not guided by any serious consideration for the state. And so let us stop this. And this one, it goes for both NPP and NDC. If NDC were in power, for instance, and they had arrested some NPP, non-NPP person, then NPP people will be gathered. I mean, they will be brought together and they will mass up at the police station, release this. When we do that, we would never develop this country. Let's see crime as crime. Let's see the individuals who committed the crime as individuals, regardless of whatever positions that they hold, and deal with them as such. Look at what's happening in America. Let me just use that as an example. Donald Trump. Look at what he did on the 6th of January 2021.
The insurrection.
Yes. You can see that he has command over a whole mass of people.
That was 2020.
2020, yes.
Yes, 2020.
No, 2021. They had the elections in 2020. Okay. 6 January, 2021, when they were going to, if I say, swear in the new, that's when that
the insurrection happened.
Yes. But look at his trial. Does the whole of America or Republicans go and mass up in the court? No. The process has gone on. He has been taken on as Donald Trump. And he has been dealt with by the courts. Decision given. In much the same way, let's look at Hunter Biden, the son of the sitting president. He was seen as Hunter Biden. The court dealt with his issue as him, and decision taken. Let's start from there and stop this business of any time that a politician is arrested, then you gather people to go and mass up, regardless of even looking into the merit of the charge.
Causing financial